Okay, you guys, welcome to day 11. I believe today is day 11, right? Of Let's Talk History / Black History. If you hear a little wheezing in my voice or it sounds like I'm strangling, if I do a little coughing or something, please excuse me. I've been a little under the weather the past couple of days, but I still been trying to keep my Black History / History motto going, education. And today we'll be talking about automotives and black men or women in the automotive industry. We have more men that have impacted the automotive industry than women did. As you all know that most people these days they love different type of automobiles. They have luxuries. You have people that prefer sports automobiles and two-door automobiles, or mid-sized SUVs or whatever. People just have different preferences when it comes to automobiles these days, especially these young folks. I mean, they love automobiles from the Scat Packs, Hellcats, SRTs, Cadillac Wing Eyes, Mustang, GT, all those type of things. You got the middle-aged folks, they love their luxury vehicles and stuff, whatever. Well, today we'll be discussing 5 black pioneers in the automotive industry today of the name Garrett Morgan, C.R. Patterson. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of C.R. Patterson a lot. I know I have. Charlie Wiggins, McKinley Thompson Jr., and Homer B. Roberts. According to one of the articles that I'm reading here, also, they got his name listed as Homer D. Roberts. Then in another section of the article, his name is listed as Homer B. Roberts. So I'm not sure, but I mean, I did Google it up, and it shows that he is a black pioneer for one of the first car dealerships. To give a little background on our 5 black pioneers who have impacted the automotive industry, we'll begin first with Homer D. Roberts. He was a veteran for both world wars. And again, he was the first African American car dealer. He actually made an impact by selling over $2 million worth of automobiles in the early 1920s, which he started his automobile stories. And it all began by placing local ads in local newspapers. Okay, then we have McKinley Thompson Jr. He was the first African American male automobile designer for Ford. Now, Henry Ford is the actual founder of Ford Company himself. Well, Ford got some really nice cars these days, and they brought back the Bronco. The Broncos actually look nice too. So Ford was really known for their Ford Broncos and Ford Warrior and Gyron, back in the 1920s, I believe. These days, the Ford is mainly known for this Mustang and the Ford Fusion. Like I said, Ford has some really nice cars, and Henry was the actual owner of Ford. But McKinley Thompson is the first African American male designer for Ford automobile. He began his career in the automobile at the age of 34, and he was born in Queens, New York. Well, now we have Charlie Wiggins, who broke NASCAR's color barrier. He was a U.S. draft of World War II also, and made a successful impact on designing his own Wiggins special car for NASCAR. But because he was black and the design of his car, his application for his participation in NASCAR Speedway became rejected, all because he was a black man. Eventually, Wiggins still ended up making a name for himself. Alright, so now we have Charles Richard Patterson, also known as C.R. Patterson. He was born into slavery in the 1833, in the year of 1833, and he was the first African American man to manufacture a automobile company for black men, or at the time. He established his own manufacturing company, and he ended up passing away at the age of 39, which was a young age. He ended up inheriting his manufacturing business to his son, Frederick D. Patterson, Frederick Douglass Patterson, to be exact. Last but not least, we have Garrett Morgan, who invented the traffic light at the age of 46 in 1923. Morgan saw a carriage collision at a problematic intersection that inspired him to create the traffic light. Now, if you ever, at a young age, you might have asked your parents, like driving in the car, well, why we gotta stop at the red light or with the green light and, yellow light, stuff like that. I know from my younger brothers and sisters, they ask questions like that. Well, Morgan acquired patents for his traffic signal in the United States, Britain, and Canada. He sold the rights to General Electric for $40,000. I would have sold it a little more than that. But, these are all our facts that we have for our black pioneers. Only we have. Again, today's Black History Fact is about the automotive industry. There's been a lot of trend, especially back before COVID hit. A lot of young black men, boys and girls, they had to have these luxury vehicles, and the girls, they wanted these Mercedes AMGs, and the boys, they wanted the Scat Packs and Hellcats and things. And when I was in school, I actually sent my mom a text message one day that said, "Hey mom, I want this brand new 2019 Toyota Camry straight off the lot, fully loaded." She ended up texting me back with some laughing emojis. And I said, well, what's funny? And the funny part about it was that to this day, I still want that Toyota Camry and never had it. But they discontinued the Toyota Camry, and I think they replaced it with the Toyota Crown, which I like that also. But you guys, excuse me, I had to catch my breath there. But you guys get the picture. It's about the automotive industry today. So, yeah. We have for our black pioneers. Only we have. And thank you guys once again for tuning in for another series of Black History/History video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so that you can see what our next video will be about. And thank you again.